certainly think it's ideal to get all the nutrients that you can out of the foods you eat. The real issue is that oftentimes the foods that we eat are so degraded, even those that may be organic and fresh. The way our marketplace works, many foods are harvested weeks, sometimes months before we get to them, and so many of the more fragile nutrients have completely degraded by the time they get into our hands. In addition, if we're cooking them, then there's further degradation. Most people, in my opinion, there are a few supplements that I think are very beneficial to add, including digestive enzymes, which help break down the foods you have and maximize the nutrients out of what you're eating. And then the second type of supplement that I think is incredibly beneficial is just a really powerful whole food supplement that's going to be something that is a food that's just very concentrated. So it's not going to be synthetic. It's not going to be isolates. A whole food that maybe you can take a gram or two of and get an incredible nutritional boost to add to your meal. So kefir. Kefir is a naturally fermented milk product, similar to yogurt. Kefirs have different levels of probiotics in them. Some actually don't have any live cultures at all, especially those that are highly sugared from the more conventional companies. I would be quite suspect as to the actual amount of live bacteria. You really need something that has retained its raw activity after fermentation, so a local kefir is always going to be preferable over something shipped. And just understanding that even in the best kefir, the best yogurt, the levels of probiotics you're getting can be a 10th or even a 100th of the level of probiotics that may actually be beneficial for your situation. There are unfortunately a lot of supplements out there that are now claiming to have the best, the most researched, and they're all different. Why is that? Because bacteria are easy to genetically modify. And once you have your own strain of bacteria, you can patent it. And once you can patent it, you own it and you make more money. So just understand that's part of the issue. The secondary issue is, what is the quality control? Probiotics need to be inert and they need to stay inert. And they will last for a long time if they're kept cool and out of the sun. In other words, temperature controlled. Unfortunately, many companies promise their live culture probiotics from date of manufacture, which can be months before you buy it from the shelf. In the meantime, they've gone through a wholesaler, they've gone through a secondary seller, they're on the back wall of the health food store that you may be buying it from. I recommend that you do your research and try to find one that is going to be live and promised live cultures from the date of purchase, not the date of manufacture.